Diagnostic, done instruction to help the formulation of the plan for detailed remedial instruction that determines students' strengths and weaknesses. Diagnostic assessments are a set of written questions, like, for example, multiple choice or a short answers, that assess the learner's current knowledge that based on current views on the topic or even the issue to be studied on the course. For example, diagnostic assessment examples include like pre-assessment test that gives you a snapshot of a diagnosis, knowledge to screen the students. For instance, if the teacher or the instructor wants to start the lesson on the two-digit multiplication with young pupils, they can use diagnostic assessment to make sure that the lesson is delivered well. And now, let us know what is the assessment of learning. Assessment of learning assists the teachers in using the evidence of the students' learning to assess the achievement against the outcomes and standards for grading purposes. For example, frequent progress monitoring is an example of assessments for learning where students or wherein a student's academic performance is regularly assessed between the benchmark to determine if the current instruction and intervention is positively impacting student achievement or if the adjustments need to be implemented. Sometimes it's also referred to as, like, for example, a summative assessment that is usually occurs at the defined key points during a unit of work or at the end of a unit, a term, or even a semester, and may be used to rank or grade the students. The effectiveness of this is for the grading or the ranking depends on the validity or reliability of the activities. And the effectiveness as an opportunity for learning depends on the nature of quality of the feedback. The sample of this is the quarterly examination. And now, let us know the last one. That is, what is assessment as learning? Assessment as learning occurs when students assess themselves. They can monitor their own learning, ask questions, and use a variety of strategies for learning based on their own assessment. This is where the students use self-assessment and teachers' feedback to reflect on their learning, consolidate their understanding, and work towards their learning goals. It also supports the students in critically analyzing learning relating to curricular outcomes. One good example of that is the student's portfolio.